Again, I'm Catherine Glenn Foster, President and CEO of Americans United for Life. I am a constitutional attorney, a mother, and a post-abortive woman. The HYDE Amendment is the bedrock, cornerstone protection for human life that ensures that no American taxpayer, over half of whom describe themselves as pro-life, will be implicated in paying for the violence of abortion. The HYDE Amendment is not radical. In fact, it is overwhelmingly supported by the vast majority of Americans. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, even two-thirds of self-described pro-choice Americans support the HYDE Amendment and oppose taxpayer funding of abortion. Even until recently, President Biden, who just a few years ago was still standing for women's rights and human rights, and just a few years ago declared that every abortion is a tragedy. My attorneys teamed up with the scientists at YouGov to survey everyday Americans on their feelings about abortion. And what we found surprised even us. Even among members of the Democratic Party, 4 out of every 5 Americans opposes using our hard-earned taxpayer dollars to pay for elective abortions, to end someone's story instead of giving someone a helping hand. Believe me, it is a real challenge to find 80% of Americans to agree on anything. But they agree on this: no taxpayer money to the billion-dollar abortion industry. HYDE has saved millions of lives, has saved millions of women from the pain of abortion, has offered true, holistic, life-affirming support and care and choice and hope to millions upon millions of Americans. And AUL has gone all the way to the Supreme Court to defend the HYDE Amendment and to defend life. If our cause was less important, some of us might just give up. But we won't. We will continue to fight when it's hard, when it's sad, when it's disheartening, when it seems nearly impossible. Because we are fighting for the fundamental, for the very first right. Our country is great, exceptional even, built on the blood of hundreds of years that has watered the tree of liberty. But here's the truth that so many will deny, no matter how clear it becomes: none of it matters. None of it means anything unless we can preserve the right to life in the United States in this century. The fight for the human right to life, the fight for the sanctity of human life, truly is the fight of our generation. President John F. Kennedy, himself a strong Democrat, he declared during his inaugural address, "The same revolutionary beliefs for which our forebears fought are still at issue around the globe. The belief that the rights of man come not from the generosity of the state, but from the hand of God. Those rights demand recognition and protection." Americans United for Life and our allies, we stand in the gap. We advocate for those who can't speak for themselves, for the voiceless. We speak on behalf of life, and we are not afraid to raise our voices for the truth, no matter what the abortion industry says. Listening to women, supporting women, working together to find a real way forward, that is what sounds like women's rights to me. Elected officials who do support taxpayer-funded elective abortions are out of step with their supposed core constituents. They're out of step with Democrats, they're out of step with pro-choice Americans, and they are out of step with our country's essential tenets of life, liberty, and the opportunity to pursue happiness. Remember this and write it on your heart. Every person is human. Every person deserves the equal application of human rights. Every person matters. We must save the HYDE Amendment to have real victory in the noble quest to ensure that one day, every single American will be welcomed throughout life and protected in law. Thank you.